Hi, I'm Steve Heinrich. I'm one of the 4 stage managers here at the Wharton Center. Maybe we should show them the elevator. This is I think this is one of a cool thing too. So, in the Great Hall, it's not actually called a thrust, it's called an apron. It's not a thrust like in the Paysan, but it's called an apron. And so it does bring you out closer to the audience. So in this theater we have 2 working lifts. One of you can stand out here. So this inner scallop here, this half circle, and then the scallop here, this is actually the edge of the stage itself. This is a elevator, and it can go up or it can go down. In this area where Lisa's standing, this is the inner lift, what we call the inner lift. And this is where we would set it so this would be up like for a graduation and things like that. Rarely used for performances. It's hard for lighting and it's hard for sound. But I mean, every time I say that there's a rule, there's always an exception to the rule in theater. Our basic premise is whatever you want us to do, we'll do. So anyway, this would be where the orchestra would be. And this other one out here, when both of the lifts are up at this level, this would be the configuration we would use for orchestras. So whether it's College of Music or the Vienna Symphony Orchestra or the London Symphony Orchestra, this is where we would set up for symphonies. So the conductor would be about 6 feet downstage from Lisa, and then however big the symphony is, we've had them up to 64 pieces. They would be up here, and we'd have the band shell in and the band shell ceilings. But when we're not having those types of performances, we take this elevator, and this goes all the way to the basement, which is about 12 feet below the surface of the stage. But we take them both down at the same time and have 2 or 3 guys. So we would take this down, and this is something that we would do for sure before a Broadway show. And I'll take it down just so you can see them, but underneath this lip, this concrete lip here, there's a shelf, and on that shelf are 2 wooden wagons that pushed onto this lift, and each of those wagons has 3 rows of seats. I believe it's 119 seats. So wow. Those both get pushed out here, and then we raise it up. And it's not like you have to set them up individually or anything. And then we bring those seats up, and then voila, you've got 119 more seats. So this is where we can down anywhere from 1 to 4 people to sit for whatever show. Here's the fun part. This represents 30, how many years? 82 to
30 years? Almost 40 years.
Almost 40 years. So it's a pretty traditional IA stagehand thingy to do. And of course there's multiple appearances Wicked, there's probably 3 or 4 of them up here. Phantom, there's 2 or 3. Only one Young Frankenstein. But we have never seemed to run out of room.